Hello and welcome to Cosmic Cultivators, Shedwars edition. Today we are just going to give you a quick update, probably repeating the same things to most gardeners when they do this, but we may do it a little bit different, and that's what we're going to show you today. In our previous video that you saw with the rats, they still have taken over the greenhouse.
No reason to. The only thing that we've even put in there was the 14 tomato plants that we planted.
With this bucket of tomatoes, which leads us to our video today. We're going to show you what we're doing. So
let's get started.
Alright, here we go. So unfortunately, this does not have much of a rooting system. But you'll see in our bed, we have a lot of roots. And what we like to do here is rip those roots up really fine-like and basically help the decomposition stage.
Also, keeping these in your beds and containers and such it's going to give those bugs that main purpose in life is to break down organic matter, which you will see in this bucket. I'm sure there's probably hundreds of them. Their main job in life is to break down organic matter. They even, this little guy right here, if you don't mind, I'm not a bug fan.
The potato bug, the pill bug, the roly-poly-oly, you can see him crawling on the side of my hand there.
He can be a nuisance, very much so, and he will eat green plant matter if not given the organic matter that he likes to break down. They also have the capability of removing heavy metals from your soil, so they are beneficial if kept in control. If there's too many of them and there's a huge abundance of roly-polies, they will start eating your green plant matter.
Like
just because they run out of things to eat.
You saw in one of our potato videos, and the roly-poly-olies went ahead and had their way with one of our potatoes. And to prevent that is this right here, using nature to feed nature. And also by doing so, it's creating that microorganism cesspool of deliciousness that they all love.
It's continuing the ecosystem.
It really is.
In nature, you're not going to have a bug-free environment at all, not even close.
And then we have our...
Oh, this guy, look, he's running for the hills.
Yeah, he doesn't want any part of what we're saying. Then we have our, I call it just basic.
It's 10-10-10.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, this is just like your standard fertilizer. Alright. So what we're going to do is just, revitalize our soil. You want to mix that all in. You don't want to leave it just on the top, because it'll create this nasty, nasty fungi-looking shell. So if you incorporate it in with all your soil here, it molds less, I guess you can say. It becomes less calcified.
Once it starts getting cooler.
And we're going to go ahead and add blood meal to this as well.
Yeah, because this was melons and cucumbers, and yeah, they're nitrogen-loving plants, so are tomatoes, which is what we're planting.
And we'll just mix that all in just on the surface layer, really, so that way it all sinks down into the soil as opposed to being already down into the soil.
We're hoping maybe this winter when we have some time, I would really love to make some bone and blood meal of my own.
I think we're going to have to.
It's getting quite expensive.
Nope. And I think that's why we're going to have to, is that one reason right there.
This we actually bought at the beginning of the season. We stocked up.
Because we had the warning ahead of time. Quick, easy. When you're transplanting your tomatoes, you just want to get underneath it, pop it up, and very gently separate the two, just like so. After you pop up your tomatoes and plan out where you want them to be, we went ahead and set up some of these bamboo stakes as a starter support. They have Dollar Tree clips, and we'll just clip them to that and grow them to approximately 3 feet, and then we'll incorporate the hoop house. That's right, you heard right, the hoop house. Stay tuned to Handyman Edition for that. We also have, what were they? We have Parisian carrots in here. I know you're not going to be able to see them. I should mention this too. We're trying to experiment with suckers. We know we can clone them from CAJUN hydroponics. We see him do that all the time.
I've actually, that one right there, that's in that gray bucket, that is a clone.
Yeah, there it is. So we have cloned. We enjoyed the tomatoes that came off of the plant that we're cloning.
So just so you know, we're not fibbing. I'm planting carrots over here in the other bed we have set up.
Which we're trying to make the most out of our garden, and so should you. Absolutely. Make the most out of everything. You see, we're still pulling up onions. Hilarious. Gina over here is doing more of those Parisian carrots.
The reason why we're going with the Parisian is because they're only 55 days. So hopefully with the hoop house we'll have some good success.
We should, absolutely. So we've now converted 2 of our beds over to the fall crop. We're really hoping, I'm really hoping for the tomato harvest. I want my ketchup.
Anybody that makes homemade ketchup knows it takes a lot of tomatoes, so
yes.
I can wait until the end of the season.
We still need to find homes for the rest of our tomatoes. I think there'll be some more spots clearing up here real soon. But I think that'll wrap it up. What do you think, dear?
Yeah, so lessons for this Shedwars video: keep rotating, keep pushing the envelope. This is going to be the first time we're trying outside hoop houses because of our rodent problem, which honestly it's a blessing and a curse. It's pushing us to do better outside growing and learning how to be successful with that when it starts to get cold.
Which gives us more room to grow more food.
Also, companion planting. Make sure you are maximizing the space of your bed.
Yep.
When you're container gardening like us, you literally have to use every inch to make it count.
And we have failed on carrots. The Parisians, we did good last year, so we're hoping for a few more pounds at least. Hope you enjoyed this Shedwars episode. Don't give up. Think outside the box.
And keep working. Honestly, that's really what it is in the garden. You just have to keep things going, keep things moving and turning, and even when you're out here sweating buckets like we are right now.
Yes, absolutely. We're going to get cleaned up.
See that? A wish came right at the camera.
We're going to get cleaned up and off to work we go.
Peace.
Love and happiness.
Keep on growing.